Hey guys, it's Tara time. Have you ever wondered if ChatGPT knows about Rec Room? Well, I asked this AI powerhouse to give me 20 secrets about Rec Room that no one knows, and I wanted to see how many are true and how many are completely out to lunch. ChatGPT also told me that using code Tara in Rec Room is free and that players should use it more often to help Tarapeutic feed her ostriches. Heavy muse, but it was mostly right. Alright, let's get started. Number 1. The Dorm Room Closet Easter Egg. When you first load into your personal dorm room, you might think you know it inside and out, but few players realize that if you carefully peer into certain corners, like the inside of the dorm's closet, you might discover tiny developer notes or cryptic messages. These were originally left by the development team as subtle nods to the early days of Rec Room. Over time, some have been removed, but every now and then, a seasonal or event-themed message is tucked away in there. It's worth checking after major updates. I wasn't aware that dorm rooms had closets, but oh, maybe they mean that hidden closet up here. Number 2. Hidden developer avatars. Some of the earliest community-made spaces and promotional rooms still hide ghost avatars of Rec Room developers. During closed beta and early access periods, devs would leave their personal avatar snapshots in secret corners. A few of these old relics remain, often sealed behind decorative walls or embedded inside inaccessible areas, offering a small window into Rec Room's past. I mean, maybe this is true and we just don't know about it, but I can only think of one dusty old relic, and it's this dude in Isle. So far, ChatGPT is failing miserably, but let's see what the next one is. Number 3, the ink economy feature. In advanced creation spaces, there's a little known trick. You can bring up a hidden ink usage menu by using certain maker pen commands. The ink system determines how much detail you can cram into a room. By activating this debug view, instructions occasionally pop up in dev streams, you can identify which objects hog ink. This insight helps top-tier creators optimize their rooms to look incredible without exceeding the performance limits. Most casual players never discover this feature. Okay, that's not too far off, you know, we got the ink menu in the maker pen, so I'll give ChatGPT the point. Number 4. Outfit Easter eggs triggered by emotes. Certain Rec Room original clothing items, especially older event-exclusive pieces, have hidden interactions. For example, performing a specific emote like the cheer emote while wearing a particular holiday sweater might trigger a tiny animation, a subtle glow, a sound effect, or a particle effect. These are incredibly rare and often only rumored among longtime players. Rec Room, please add this. ChatGPT is having some genius ideas. Imagine glowing like a Christmas tree when you're wearing a holiday outfit. I'd pay tokens for that in a heartbeat. Number 5. The token gift stash and special events. While most players know they can earn tokens through daily challenges, fewer know about the secret stash events. Occasionally, the devs sneak in hidden token boxes in seasonal event rooms. If you explore thoroughly, looking behind props, climbing onto rafters, or checking underneath platforms, you might find token gifts that are never publicly announced. Hear that, folks? We're supposed to just check the rafters. Alright. Oh wow, there it is. A free tokens box. Gee, thanks ChatGPT for those pro tips. Number 6. Quests contain hidden lore rooms. Popular quests like Golden Trophy or Jumbotron hide unlisted sub-areas with environmental storytelling. By glitch walking, a tricky maneuver not officially condoned but widely known, you can find small nooks in the geometry where devs have left playful textures, early concept art, or references to other VR games. These secret rooms reveal that the Rec Room originals are part of a larger narrative tapestry. Okay. Well, it's not entirely untrue. There is lore, especially in Crescendo, but they don't gatekeep it for glitch walkers only. It's in plain sight. At least ChatGPT knows what glitch walking is. I'm still not giving it a point, though. Number 7. The Jumbotron Scoreboard Easter Egg. At the end of the Rise of Jumbotron, if you look closely at the scoreboard and leaderboards, you'll find unusual high scores with nonsensical initials. These are actually insider jokes among the dev team. Some initials reference developers' pets, while others nod to old VR prototypes predating Rec Room. I'm pretty sure it's just people who have grinded their life away at Jumbotron. Look at that, almost 9,500 wins. I have 67 wins. Who knew? Number 8. Golden Trophy's hidden signatures. In the popular quest for the Golden Trophy, some of the wooden beams and back of stage areas feature faint signatures or etched initials of the early Rec Room team. Over multiple texture updates, these are harder to spot, but with a careful eye and good lighting, adjusting your headset brightness helps, you can still make them out. It's a subtle connection to the people who brought the world to life. I actually don't know if this is true or not. I'm pretty sure this isn't true, but ChatGPT is making me second guess myself. Number 9. Recreated classic rec centers. The rec center has undergone multiple redesigns. A few community creators have painstakingly replicated old versions of the rec center with astonishing accuracy, down to original posters and game layouts. If you search for classic rec center rooms in the community tabs, you'll find faithful recreations complete with decor Easter eggs, referencing design changes over the years, some of which even the devs admit to forgetting. Okay, this is definitely true. It doesn't look like the first iteration, so I'll give it a point. Number 10. The community board's secret hints. In the current Rec Center, the community board often updates with challenges and announcements. Few realize that the board actually contains small teasers, subtle color coding, a shifted logo, or a background image that hints at upcoming features. Before major updates, this board becomes a puzzle box of secret clues that veteran players love to decode. Yeah, no, that's not true. Veteran players often love to forget that this is even here, but there's nothing secret about it as far as I know. Sorry, ChatGPT. Number 11, hidden tributes to other VR games. Rec Room is considered a hub of VR culture. Tucked into corners of Rec Room originals or on props in official lobbies, you'll find subtle tributes to other pioneering VR titles. Things like color schemes mimicking Job Simulator, posters or angular props that recall Beat Saber blocks. It's all very subtle, but once you know what to look for, you'll spot these nods throughout. That's also not true. I mean, there are nods to things like 1987, and there's laser tag, fan, lore, stuff like that, but I've never seen anything Job Simulator or Beat Saber related in Rec Room. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think I know who's wrong here. Number 12, the orientation's secret message. The first time orientation guide teaches you the basics, but if you return there after becoming an experienced player and start exploring off the beaten path, you can find hidden text or dev tools, usually behind walls or under platforms. Some of these are tiny notes left by the design team to remind themselves of future updates or concepts they scrapped. That would be kind of funny if Rec Room had to hide their plans on little tiny notes and orientation under the floor. I feel like in 2024, they probably have better organizational techniques than that though. It's been a while since I had a Hawaiian pizza. Number 13, mirror, emote, Easter eggs. Stand in front of a mirror in your dorm or in certain social areas and perform a series of emotes like a handshake followed by a cheer and then a wave. Some players report occasional triggered audio lines or unique visual filters. While not officially confirmed by the devs, it's widely rumored that complex emote combos can produce special select sounds or animations in certain mirrors. Select mirrors? Right. I'm pretty sure all mirrors are the same in Rec Room. Also, that kind of sounds like those myths kids tell each other in school, like, say Bloody Mary 3 times in a dark bathroom and she'll appear in the mirror. Can't believe I ever fell for that. Number 14, Dev Q&A Environment Secrets. When developers host live Q&A events in Rec Room, they sometimes hold them in special rooms filled with cryptic decor. Attendees who examine these decorations closely may find early prototypes of weapons, character models, or posters for future content. After the event, these rooms often remain locked, but that doesn't stop crafty players from revisiting and attempting to break in. Wait, what? Attempted B&Es after Rec Room events? Where's ChatGPT learning this stuff? That sounds like a code of conduct breaking infraction right there if I ever heard of one. Number 15, the report menu Easter egg during holidays. Sometimes during special holidays or April Fools, the developers adjust UI in the report or help menus. For a short window of time, you might find playful jokes or silly placeholder text. Players rarely notice because these menus aren't frequently visited unless they have a problem. Keep an eye out for unusual phrasing or unexpected humor in these utility panels during seasonal events. Okay, this isn't entirely true, but Rec Room does mess with 3D charades and RecNet on April Fools, so I'll be generous and give ChatGPT a point here. Grudging. Number 16, Rec Room's companion app unlockables. The Rec Room mobile app sometimes gets exclusive promo codes or secret challenges. Entering these codes in-game can unlock special cosmetics or decorations. Many players stick to their VR headsets or consoles and miss out on these mobile app exclusive treats. Savvy players who follow Rec Room's social media or dig through the companion app menus can find hidden freebies. I don't know, are you guys on Apple and Android getting promo codes and secret challenges? Let me know in the comments, but I have an inkling I know the answer already. Number 17, Orientation Mascot Backstory. The friendly mascot-like figure that guides new players through orientation is often dismissed as a generic helper. However, some old documentation and dev interviews hint that this character was once intended to be part of a larger narrative, an AI caretaker within the Rec Room universe. If you dig deep enough into the community lore, you'll find hints that this mascot has a bigger role planned. Does ChatGPT know who Coach is? I don't know, I'm not going to give the point here because as far as I know, Coach is only for voice lines and Rec Room didn't have a larger plan for her to become more prominent in the game. AI caretaker. Never heard Coach described as that before. Number 18, symbolic decorations in the Rec Center. The Rec Center's decor isn't just random. Certain patterns on the walls or arrangement of sports equipment reference early internal philosophies of the game, like cooperation, creativity, and community. If you interpret some of the wall art or notice recurring themes like shapes representing the Maker Pen or colors referencing team-based quests, you're seeing a visual code of Rec Room's core values. Why is the Rec Center so laggy lately? But yeah, the posters on the Rec Center walls do tell people to shake hands, how to block, how to party up. That's cooperation and community. I'll allow it. Number 19, Crescendo and Isle of Lost Skulls Easter egg geometry. In more advanced quests like Crescendo of the Blood Moon or Isle of Lost Skulls, look closely at wall carvings or rock formations. Some areas form recognizable shapes like old Rec Room logos, references to famous painting styles, or even stylized silhouettes of VR headsets. The dev team put a surprising amount of artistic flair into places most people rush by while battling enemies. Hey, that's actually pretty close, especially Crescendo. There are so many Easter eggs and lore in that quest. I have to give them a point. Number 20, hidden seasonal items in corners. During seasonal events like Halloween, winter holidays, etc., the Rec Center and other official rooms often gain contain special decoration, but outside the main pathways, high up on the rafters or behind curtains, you can find items that don't appear in any announcement. These hidden props sometimes form cryptic puzzles or spell out secret words. Players who find and decode them often guest feature updates or upcoming limited time items. This reminds me of all those lore messages popping up in random storefronts, but that wasn't really a holiday thing. ChatGPT keeps pushing the rafters as this hidden place to find messages. Look, I scoured the place and I don't see anything. Well, there you have it, folks. ChatGPT can confidently make up lies about Rec Room, most of which are not true. Maybe in a couple years it'll be more factual, but for now, I'd advise watching the video I put on screen here if you want actual Rec Room facts.